Hi friends. I've been thinking this week about this concept of great and small, thinking about how insignificant we are as one person in this vast, vast world, and yet what a difference just as one person we can make. The youth and I have been doing a study about science and faith and looking at the history of the cosmos, how long existence has been and how truly insignificant human life has been in that vast, vast history. And thinking about looking at the entire world, if you've ever sat under a sky full of stars or looked out at the ocean, how truly tiny you feel. Months ago, the youth and I did a study called A Speck in the Universe, where we actually laid out the universe on a much smaller scale, of course, to see how truly vast and spread out it is. And if you haven't done any research on it, it's fascinating. And I highly recommend a little extra reading on that if you're interested. So it can make us feel really small and insignificant. And then you come to something like what we talked about this Sunday, the faith of a mustard seed, of Jesus saying something as small as a mustard seed, and how that is enough. And so surely we are enough. Our faith, our love, what we have to share with this world is enough. And as we celebrated World Communion Sunday with Christians all over the world, we can think about how spread out, how vast, how big this world is, and how we are all so connected. And not just with other Christians, but with all of humanity, how we are more same than different, and how we are all connected to one another. There's a song, Great and Small, for kids from that group Butterfly Fish that I've mentioned before. He says he keeps a tiny piece of paper in each pocket, and one says great and one says small. So that when he's feeling really kind of too big for himself, feeling really good about things, he can pull out the piece of paper that says small to remind him of just how small he is in this world when he needs that reminder. And the other pocket has a piece that says great, so that when he's feeling like he is not enough, he can look at that to remind himself of just how great he is and how he was created to be here in this moment and that the world needs him. We are all great and small, tiny and tall. We have those moments of being able to recognize how vast this universe is and how truly tiny we are in it in just a tiny, tiny speck of time. And we can see how our actions, how our words, the way that we treat one another can share some love, some goodness, and change this world in really small ways or in great ways. Something to keep thinking about this week. And again, go look at our universe and how incredible it is and how vast. It's fascinating. How incredible that we get to live here in this time. Have a good week, friends.